Alright guys, welcome back to some more MXGP 2020. This is Does My Track Suck? Yes, we're going to start it off here with Does My Track Suck? And use this video to have you guys put your tracks in the comments of this video for Does Your Track Suck? That is the plan. This track, I like it. It is a bit not realistic because we have a bunch of really massive triples and doubles and quads on the track, but it is a ton of fun to play, and I am on PC. I haven't validated the track yet. I probably will. I haven't decided because I might make a few changes to it yet, but overall pretty happy with it. Use the elevation, the hills a ton, so yeah, let's jump into it and check it out. Alright, so here we go. This is off the start. We have a big uphill triple. Now, I did use the pre-made triple a decent amount because it was the biggest jump face. So that is what I used to build a lot of the really big stuff. The first part of the track here is a bit, I don't know if tighter is the right word, but not quite as fast-paced as the second half of the track. Some of these step-up doubles are actually pretty tough because you naturally want to lean back on the jump, and if you do, on some of the really steep step-up doubles, you loop out. So, have to be kind of careful there. That big step-down double's pretty, or triple's pretty sweet. Then we have a kind of a step-down double, which is just kind of using the natural elevation as the landing. Then the step-up double. Then this section is kind of straight, and it's a bit weird, but I wasn't really sure what to build here. I kind of wanted to use the hill, but use it at an angle. So that's what we did there. Another step-down double, using the hill as the landing. Then a massive step-down double here where you have to get over the hump of the landing to be able to hit the downside. That jump is super fun to hit. Probably one of my favorite parts about the track. It is pretty simple, but it's just really sweet. It's really easy to over-jump it if you hit it too fast or preload too much, but it's super fun to hit. This is a pre-made dragon's back, and if it isn't too hard because you just have to hit it full speed. You don't really have to do anything on it, but we can jump off of the last part of that dragon's back and then jump into the pool. And then we had some doubles there, which were pretty simple, but I didn't have too much of that. Most of this track is built around the elevation. A big step-up triple. Now that jump I had a ton of trouble making because it had to be very, very specific. Because, I mean, the way the game is, you can only jump so far off of these jumps. So, here we have a massive, I mean massive downhill quad. I actually crashed a bunch when I was trying to make this video, so that is a tough section, but you actually can overjump it. Just a tiny bit inconsistent, but it's fun, man. That's one of the most fun jumps on the track, and then we hit the finish line and connect back on the start. So yeah, the track is pretty simple. Again, let me know in the comments what you guys think about this track. What do you think we could have done differently? What could we do better? What could we add? I mean, don't give away all your secrets. I mean, you want to have you want your tracks to be awesome for Does Your Track Suck, right? You don't want your track to get that 5-star rating, but overall, I'm very happy with it. There's really only one section I feel like I would kind of want to change, and that's the section right before the finish line. That's just a bunch of waves or whoops, I believe, and you can't really double over them, but the point of it was to just make that section rough. So the editor is, in my opinion, way better simply because of the elevation. The jumps and the pieces we have are very, very similar to 2019. And at first I thought we could flip more of the pieces, but you can't. You can only flip some of them. So this is what I think Milestone needs to do to improve the track editor, aside from giving us more maps with elevation, higher elevation. They need to give us straights and corners with pre-made ruts in them and just pre-made rough. I feel like this track, I mean, we do make ruts, but they just don't do anything really. I wish we could have the option of putting rougher straight down, really choppy straightaway pieces, you know? Because then I wouldn't have had to put those whoops in before the finish line. We could have just put in some pre-made rough straight or whatever. It would have got the same effect and felt better when you play the track. You know what I mean? And they have the inside ruts on the stock tracks in the game. So why can't we have pre-made corners like that, you know? We don't have a ton of pieces to begin with, so just give us a few extra pieces and some rough straight and some pre-made corners with ruts in it, and I think maybe not everybody's going to be happy, but it would be a step in the right direction, I believe. So that's my 2 cents on that. Make sure to rate this track in the comments. I like seeing what you guys think about it. Some guys I'll see say it's amazing, it's awesome, it's beautiful. And then I'll see the complete opposite. This track sucks. You're terrible at the game. It's awful. So let me know what your rating is in the comments. 0 stars is a perfect track. 5 stars is awful. It is the worst track ever. So 5 stars is bad. 0 stars is good. The lower the star rating, the better the track. We do it backwards here because they are the suck stars. I personally, and I am a bit biased, but I don't usually do this, but I would probably give my track maybe 1.5 stars. I feel like it's pretty good. It's not the best track. We could improve some spots, but overall I feel like we used the hills really good. We didn't make it too Supercross style. You know, sometimes you run into that problem of playing Supercross and then trying to make a Supercross track outside, but I feel like it is a bit jumpy. But we have a bunch of hills and it's fun. So I feel like we did kind of find a nice balance between maybe a tiny bit of a hybrid track, but it definitely has more of an outdoor feel, I believe. So yes, let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. Another thing I wish they would do is narrow the track down. It's too wide. The pieces are just way too wide, but just my opinion. But you guys and girls are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for the support on the channel lately. It really does mean a lot. And until the next video, take it easy.